Hello everyone, back tuning into today's first video. We're doing the ECMWF 30-day look ahead for today's first video. So we're going to look at temperature and precipitation anomalies for the next 4 weeks. Not only for the UK, but for the rest of Europe as well. This is going to take us well into August. Now, we can extend out with this to weeks 5 and 6. We won't show you those in this video. This is going to be a sort of 30-day month-ahead look ahead. But the week 5 and 6 temperature and rainfall anomalies, will show them in the live stream that we're going to be doing at GavsWeatherVids tomorrow from 6 o'clock in the evening. We'll have a live stream. And within that live stream, we'll show you the weeks 5 and 6 temperature and precipitation anomalies from the ECMWF. But we are going to show you weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4 for this video, and that's going to take us well into probably around the middle part of August. So I'll get on that view very shortly. Just say that coming up later on, we'll have the regular 10 to 14 day update, including all of the usual features as well. So that'll be coming up later on this afternoon. Right then, so at the Copernicus.eu website, big thank you to them for supplying us with these charts, and let's get on with it, shall we? So we're going to start off with the week 1 temperature anomaly. It's taking us from the 20th to the 26th of July. And it doesn't look great if you want hot weather really across northern Europe, because temperatures continue to look pretty cool really across most parts of Europe, particularly cool around Scandinavia, where the temperature anomaly is going down to like 3-4 degrees below average. Ireland and the UK also coming out around a degree or so cooler than average. In fact, basically most parts of northern Europe coming out with below average temperatures. Now, in the west and southwest, it is warmer there. So, northern France is a little bit cooler than average, as is below countries up to Denmark, northern Germany. But from like southern Germany down through the bulk of France, then to Spain and Portugal, it is a little bit warmer there. Temperatures a bit above average at around 2 to 3 degrees. Over on the eastern side of Europe, again, it looks pretty cool, really, through much of eastern Europe. And as far as Mediterranean is concerned, bit of an east-west split, really. So in the western part of Med, particularly for Spain and Portugal, it's warmer than average. From like Italy and the Adriatic down to southeastern corner of the Med, there it is a little bit cooler. It is a little bit cooler than average. Temperatures are somewhat depressed. So yeah, it's a cool scene across many northern parts of Europe in the week ahead. Precipitation anomalies for week 1 from the 20th to 26th of July are looking like this, significantly above average through northern parts of Scandinavia. It looks very wet up there. Also a little bit above average rainfall for Scotland. Otherwise, we have like a swathe of pretty dry weather, really, maybe cool, but a swathe of pretty dry weather from the west of Europe, so for like England, Wales, Ireland, down through much of France, Bay of Biscay, right way over towards the Black Sea. So clearly there is higher pressure involved with this. We've got some higher pressure ridging through here. Just so happens that the orientation of the ridge is allowing cool air to come in from the northwest. Obviously up across particularly northern parts of Scandinavia, it is a lot wetter up there. So far as precipitation through Mediterranean is concerned, overall also a little bit mixed, I have to say. Bearing in mind it's high summer, so you would have normally expected it to be pretty dry through most parts of the Med at this point. We do see a little bit above average close to the Pyrenees, northern parts of Italy, so a little bit wetter than average. That said, southern Italy down towards Greece, Turkey looks quite dry through there, and the central bowl of the Mediterranean has around near normal rainfall, which is probably going to be quite dry at this time of the year. Right, this is how the week 2 temperature anomaly is looking. This one takes us from the 27th of July to the 2nd of August. It looks like the warmth is building across France and down to Spain and Portugal. So becoming actually really quite hot through this southwestern part of Europe, with temperature anomalies in some areas going to around 3 to 4 degrees above average, particularly inland parts of Spain. Also, northern parts of Scandinavia becoming a lot warmer up there. That's probably going to be associated with northern blocking. But then we continue to have an area of cooler than average temperature anomalies, I'm afraid, from like Ireland and the UK in the west over towards western parts of Italy in the east, northern Germany, Denmark, southern parts of Norway and Sweden, around the Baltic Sea, and then generally in this eastern, northeastern part of Europe. All of those areas have below average temperature anomalies. Down through the Mediterranean, it is warmer than average in most parts of the Med. So yes, we've already established very hot through particularly inland parts of Spain, but generally all of Spain, Portugal, looking pretty hot. The central bowl of the Med, from Spain over to Italy, again coming out with above average temperatures, 1 to 2 degrees above average through there. And then down into the southeastern corner of the Med, again it's warmer than average through those areas. Greece, Turkey, those sort of areas, again seeing temperatures around 1, 2, 3 degrees above average. So quite warm scenes through many southern and southwestern parts of Europe, but cooler in the north, away from northern parts of Scandinavia. The week 2 rainfall anomaly from the 27th of July, 2nd of August is looking very unsettled through northern Europe. Look at this, significantly wetter than average rainfall anomalies here. Across Ireland and the UK, and extending through many parts of Scandinavia, away again from very far north of Scandinavia anyway, and then over onto the eastern and northeastern side of Europe. It does look significantly wetter than average through there. So obviously we must have quite a lot of low pressure and influences from the jet stream coming through here. Further south and southwest, it's drier than average from like western Germany through the Low Countries to France. So high pressure is probably ridging in from the Azores through here. We've probably got a ridge from the Azores high in towards southwestern parts of Europe. And these drier than average conditions extend from Italy over the Adriatic into the Balkans, and then down to southeastern and eastern part of the Mediterranean. Mediterranean generally looks a little bit on the drier side, really. Again, we see that many parts of the Med are coming out on the drier than average side. The wettest weather is clearly up in the north with all of the low pressure up here. I think we do see hints of northern blocking here as well to the north Scandinavia. Definitely some high pressure up there, raising the temperature and bringing dry weather, but also forcing the jet stream southwards. Okay, this is how the week 3 temperature anomaly is looking. This is from the 3rd to the 9th of August. Overall, temperatures remain pretty disappointing through much of northern Europe, most parts of Ireland, UK, again up to Scandinavia, into eastern and northeastern parts of Europe, around the Baltic Sea, and those sort of areas. I mean, going down this eastern side of Europe again, it's cooler than average. France, again, looks warmer than average, as does Spain and Portugal, so pretty warm through there. Most parts of the Med are also looking quite warm during the third week, during week 3, 3rd to the 9th of August. But northern Europe does look pretty cool again. Precipitation anomalies from the 3rd to the 9th of August for week 3 are looking like this. So becoming a little bit drier further northwards. So this looks like a drier week for sort of Ireland, UK, Belgium, Holland, Netherlands, those sort of areas over towards Germany, up to Denmark. All of those areas looking a little bit drier. So that ridge is possibly just starting to nose a little bit further northwards. Let's change the colour. We've probably got the ridge building just a little bit further northwards. That ridge from the Azores high, so that could be bringing some drier weather there through the western part of Europe. At the same time, it looks pretty mixed still for Scandinavia, eastern parts of Europe though, so northeast Europe, so it looks like we've still got low pressure coming through here. Then down into the Mediterranean again, we've got sort of average type rainfall in most areas. And then finally we get through to week 4, or finally for this video, we get through to week 4, which takes us from the 10th to the 16th of August up to the middle of August. It still continues to look pretty cool in the northwest. So again, we've got Ireland, the UK, much of Scandinavia, with temperature anomalies between around 0.5 degree to 1 degree below average. So it remains pretty cool in the northwestern part of Europe. Going into more central and western areas, so like from Poland, Germany, down to France, into Spain, and through much of Med, temperature anomalies are slightly above average by around 0.5 degree to 1 degree in most areas. And then on this eastern side of Europe, it also looks pretty warm as well. So around the Black Sea and then down into the east part of the Mediterranean, temperature anomalies through there are warmer than average as well. So it really is in this northwestern corner that temperatures remain suppressed and depressed into the middle part of August. And then finally, the rainfall anomaly is looking like this for week 4 from the 10th to the 16th of August. Wetter than average across the northern parts of Europe, especially so for Scandinavia. Some parts of Scotland and Ireland becoming a little bit wetter as well. We've got England and Wales over towards northern France, into the Low Countries over towards Germany, looking a bit drier through there. Looks a little bit mixed around the Balkans and over towards the Alps and northern parts of Italy, some above average rainfall coming through there. Eastern side of Europe around the Black Sea down to the southeast and eastern part of the Mediterranean, it's a bit drier than average through there. And then generally through the Med, it just looks a little bit mixed. Not desperately wet, but it definitely looks a little bit mixed as we get through to week 4 with the rainfall anomalies. Right then, so that's how it's looking. So it continues to look mixed really through most parts of Europe in the week ahead, particularly in the north and the west. We're going to have further rain at times up there, and temperatures will be cool as well. Scandinavia, Ireland, UK, everywhere where the summer so far has been pretty poor, it goes on. The ECM is right. France not looking too bad. Spain, Portugal not looking too bad. A little bit drier through those areas, but generally this mixed and quite cool northern and western European summer looks like it's set to continue through the rest of July and into August as well. As I say, my live stream tomorrow will extend out into weeks 5 and 6 with these temperature and rainfall anomalies. That will take us in towards the latter stages, can you believe, the latter stages of August, and that will be in the live stream tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Right then, so that's it. We'll do it all over again next week. Just a snapshot of what the model is showing today. It could look very different next week. We'll be back later on with your 10 to 14 day video update, including all of the regular features, so come back for that then. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.